Welcome to how to deal with Indian parents. How to deal with parents who think that grades are everything and doesn't matter if you're fat, doesn't matter if you look bad, doesn't matter if you're ugly. How to deal with those kind of people, how to deal with people who will kill you for eating protein powder and eating non vegetarian food, but won't give a damn if you're on the brink of suicide trying to pass an exam. It's hard, bro, but it's not impossible. See, it's definitely it's not gonna be it's definitely not gonna be a piece of cake, but it's not like very difficult. Also, like it's very much doable. You just need to use a little bit of your brains, a little bit of your willpower, and a lot of patience, and you'll get there. The first step is to do it anyway, right? If you're a young person watching this and your parents aren't letting you go to the gym, you must force them and plead them until they do, because every Indian parent has a breaking point. If they don't, if they, you must learn that. If their answer isn't just like no, right? If they follow it up with something, right? And if you ask them why and they follow it up with something, right? You can, there is a breaking point. The only time there isn't a breaking point is if you don't have enough funds to afford a gym membership, which I don't think you have, because like gym memberships nowadays have become very cheap. There's a lot of gyms to be found, like a lot of new gyms coming up in Mumbai itself. I'm pretty sure in the other parts of India too. But I guess that's the main problem with people my age who is that they're not letting the parents are not letting them exercise. They're not letting them put on mass. I guess the main problem is the gym, right? Because everything else, like goals and stuff, you can do it without letting your parents know. I mean, see, my parents were chill with it. If your parents aren't, be smart with it. Hide your goal from your parents. Hide your life from your parents. You know, they'll tell you, oh, tell us everything. We won't get mad at you, but they will use it against you in the future. That is how most Indian parents are. I know it's really toxic, but that is what I've experienced, right? And with the gym, yeah, you just need to convince them, bro. You need to get enough money, or yeah, you need to get enough money, save up money for gym membership, and use it in installments, right? Or just convince them, bro. Or yeah, just do that. I mean, you could do calisthenics at home, but it is not worth the turmoil. Just get a gym membership, right? You need to convince them, bro. Convince them of the health benefits. Tell them you'll balance your studies and stuff, even if you won't be able to. You'll figure it out at that time, but you just need to get them to get you that membership right now. Second, the non-vegetarian food. I think this is by far the hardest thing to do, right? Because I haven't been able to get chicken in my house, bro. Like, it's honestly a shame for me to say stuff like this, but मेरे घर पे नहीं बनता, bro. Like, eggs are the most non-vegetarian thing that is cooked in my house again. Fortunately, Hindu, like of course not unfortunately Hindu, but the diet is a very big problem, right? I am uh, I mean, you know the drill, bro. Like the soft foods and stuff, right? The rice, the chapati, the bhaji, all the crap food, man. God damn, all the peasant food which is forced down my throat. It's like a Brahmin, man. Like it is crazy. But you're gonna need to eat outside. But most families, you can convince them for eggs, right? And even if you're getting eggs, it's pretty good. But for stuff like chicken and mutton and anything else you eat, you will need to eat it outside unless you find a way to convince them, bro. Like I wasn't, right, because of my grandparents, right? But if you can, right? And the thing is that if one of the parents is fine with it, right? If you don't have grandparents of your or if your grandparents are agreeing with it, if one of your parents are fine with it, usually you should just go for it, even if it upsets one other parent. Because like if you're getting even one parent, bro, just go for it, bro. Like just get it home. Like usually if your grandparents have a problem, of course, then don't do it, because it'll be on your case. But even then, I would say they're only gonna have a problem for like 2 weeks. After that, no one's gonna give a damn, right? So if you can, then get that non-vegetarian food home, bro. But see, the answer to everything, right, is just long-term convincing. The answer to protein also. But what I noticed is that one of my friends, right, he takes pre-workout and he takes creatine also. He keeps the stuff in his gym locker, and the thing is that these things can be expensive, but they last a month or two. So it's a good investment. If you can hide it, hide it. Do all your transactions in cash. If you're using FamPay, transactions usually below 1,000 rupees are not sent to your parents. There's in settings in which you can change that. Go search it up on YouTube. And yeah, all the stuff you do, if you ever go out partying, if you're drinking and stuff, of course don't do that. But if you are, don't tell your parents. Even though they'll tell you, oh, if you go smoke, if you go drink, if you have a girlfriend, go tell us. We're very open, bro. Has anything you've told your parents ever ended up with them not scolding you? No, then why would you ever tell them anything? Anyways, stay smiling, stay happy, and see you in the next one.